think we are the 11th of February. So first week has gone through and I've barely filmed anything. To be honest, this week I was incredibly tired for some reason. I thought, like traveling back on the Sunday, which was quite hectic because I forgot that there was some rail work being done, and in the end, after the Eurostar, I had to take 3 trains and a bus. Lovely. It took forever to get home, so I was quite knackered. And then I had a meeting with the drama people, well, the drama committee, can't even find my words, to talk a bit about the plans we had. And yes, this week it's been a bit intense because basically we had something almost every day. So it started on Monday and we already had like one workshop for a new project, and so this is the last semester, and this semester is going to be probably very intense because again it's the last semester, and it's a personal project that we're going to have to do like from beginning to end, and it's a bit like and also we had the choice whether or not to do an essay. We can do either just an essay, we can do just the studio work, or we can do a mix of both. I'm going to do a mix of both. I'm not sure how much of a mix of both, so I need to figure that out. Then we had a workshop online on Tuesday. I forgot the guy's name, but I will put it right here. So it was interesting, but I'm not the best in typography. It was fun to play around with it, but I just didn't understand why we were doing it now, kind of. We're still waiting for our grades, so they should be there in about 2 weeks. Exciting and stressful. And then with the drama, we had our welcome event on Thursday. That was really nice. We got a few people to come in, so I think there's already a few people who want to be part of the drama society, so that's cool. Is my phone ringing? Probably. And yeah, but this week I've been incredibly, like I said earlier, I've been incredibly tired, and I'm not too sure why. Yesterday I barely managed to get out. I need to do some grocery because today I am having a brunch. It was for my birthday, but I'm not really telling people it's for my birthday. I'm just saying, we should do a brunch, and so I'm doing a brunch, except I'm not ready at all, and I forgot some ingredients, so I'm gonna have to go out and get some. And also I have to go into town with Maya because we have to drop off some of our work to a place called Studio 35. Basically, we're trying to raise money for our graduate show, and one of the things we can do is we're trying to sell some of our art to get a bit of dinero, you know what I mean? And at first I was like, I have nothing to show, and then I looked at my previous work from last year and I was like, oh wait, I could sell this. Yes, this is okay. So you see, I don't believe in myself strongly enough. I mean, I have confidence in myself, that's for sure, but maybe not for my work. So then I was like, oh, hang on a minute, this isn't too bad, so why not? So I'll show it to you later, up the next sequence. Yeah, and right now I'm a bit stressed because we are working for the Fringe, trying to get into the Fringe, so I'm looking for venues. Actually, I have to check if we have an answer from one of them. Because a lot of places, like, we are doing this a bit late, so finding venues is a bit like, stressful. But I think I might have found one. We found one together with the drama committee, and then the dates weren't working, so then I tried other places, including the university, and the university seems to love making things complicated. I mean, why make it simple when you can make it complicated? I should make a post of that, like a little graphic design. Anyway, so that's where we are. I'll tell you probably tomorrow or another day what my project for the semester is going to be, because it's a bit long to explain, and right now I'm a bit stressed, let's be honest. Today's energy is a bit better, like at least I took a nap yesterday. I never take naps. I took a nap and I stayed most of the time in bed because I really could not do anything. I was exhausted, and I've just been exhausted this whole week. Let's see, because usually it hits me in the afternoon. So we'll see. Also, I think by being tired all the time, I also feel a bit depressed, but not in that like very bad depressed, but a bit like low feeling. And I think it's probably the weather, even though it is kind of getting sunnier. You can see Well, no, you can't see anything. It's grey. Well, it's grey bluish, if that makes sense. But yeah, so I think it's normal. It's winter. I always get that in winter, and I'll get it in summer. Wow, it must be fun to be me. Anywho, I need to check if Maya's up to see when we're leaving. And yeah, and I'll film a bit of the brunch. So alright, see ya. So today we are the 13th of February, we are Sunday. I talked to you guys yesterday. The brunch went... Ooh, pigeons. Sorry. It's bad. The brunch went really well yesterday, so it went better than I expected, so I was thrilled. Yeah, so we went into town with Maya. We picked up a friend of ours, Islan. Another friend of ours joined us, Iona. We had our friend at the... so many friends. We had our friend at the gallery, Ella, who was in charge of like selling. There's another person with her, so it looked really cool. Yes. So then I had told people to come at 12, but in the end it was more... I had to push it back for 12:30 because I still needed to buy some stuff, and other people too. And there were a few people coming in, and I hadn't started really doing the food yet, but actually it worked out well because everyone was able to kind of participate. So Iona did the pancake mixture, Theo cut the fruits for us, Maya prepared a board cheese, and apparently that was the most successful thing actually in the brunch. And I did some cinnamon rolls. So yeah, and I was a bit scared of mixing groups together because sometimes, you know, when people don't know each other, they tend to stay in their own groups. But this time it worked really well, like the people from the drama mixed up with the people from my class, so really happy about that. So yeah, and it started at 12:30, and people started leaving at around, I think the earliest was 4, and people left around like 5, so for me it was a big success. Afterwards some people went out, but like I've said before, I've been really tired this whole week, and I didn't feel the strength of going out. Also, I have a bit of a cold, I think, or something. Very sore throat. Well, now it's okay, I took some stuff yesterday, but sore throat, runny nose. Yeah. I did a COVID test 2 days ago, so I don't think it's COVID. I'll do another one just in case, but pretty sure it's not, because I'm not coughing, I don't have any of the other symptoms. I think it's just, you know, it's winter, it's flu season, it has to be something like that. I got some flowers. The white ones are the ones I bought. I asked my mom the name for them. Alstroemeria. That's the French term, I'm not sure what the English term is. Alstroemeria. And Megan got me some of the roses, and I don't know if you can see, but there's also some tulips. I don't know if I showed you Hedwig. That was a gift from the flatmates for Christmas, and I love it, and it moves. And Maya got me this beautiful, I love it, I've already used it, this beautiful mug. I love flamingos. I love anything that's kind of tropical, so you know, like, I'm obsessed with pineapples, love palm trees, and flamingos are like, oh. And the best part, so today it's going to be more of a chill day. We were supposed to have a Tesco order coming yesterday, but in the end it had been put through, so we didn't realize it wasn't put through. So I need to get a bit of food to eat, like, and survive like a normal human being. I might get some medication for my throat. But yeah, today I think it's just going to be doing a bit of work. I'm going to uni tomorrow. I'm having a tutorial group talk, so I should have some more things to show. And tomorrow afternoon I have a lino printing workshop. I'm not quite sure what to expect. I'm not sure if I have something to bring. We'll see. So yeah, we're still working to try and find a venue for the Fringe. I found one. I was a bit scared because I hadn't checked my emails yesterday at all during the brunch and during the morning, so I was a bit like, oh dear, what if I missed the opportunity? Because we've been kind of struggling finding a venue, and the original deadline was, I think, the 18th of February, so I was a bit like, oh no, we need to find it quick. Turns out now the deadline is pushed back to March, but all the big venues are kind of gone. But we found this lovely one, and hopefully it's gonna be okay. I looked yesterday evening by accident. I wanted to check my other emails. I have like 4 different email addresses. So there's one for the university, there's my private one, there's one for my acting, and there's the one for the drama society. Sometimes when I want to click on my student one, I end up on my drama society one. So I thought that we got a message. I was like, okay, well, I better check. And turns out the woman, I think her name is Penny, she had told me there was an availability, and she was keeping it for me so we could discuss about it either today or tomorrow, so that's great. I might send her a message saying, amazing, and yes, let's please discuss about this, because we really don't want to miss out this opportunity. So yes, good news, good news. So that's about it for today. Next week there's a few things happening, so obviously there's always uni. I think we have one of our social events with the drama society. It's the white t-shirt, so we're just going to write things on our t-shirt and then just go to the club. I might do some posters for the drama, so we need one for our taste bud events, need one for the audition, need one for the poster itself of the theatre piece we're doing. So yeah, so far so good. I am going to take it easy though, because again, I think I need rest, and if I try to do too many things at once, it's just going to fall down. So even though I like doing things efficiently, you know, you also have to take in time, saying, okay, take your time, breathe. It's only, what, 11? It's only 11. I have all the time I want, I hope. And I'm going to wash my hair. That's a very interesting information, but there you go. I think I will talk to you about my project work. Well, I can do it now, actually. So last week we were going to show the work we are thinking of doing. We have to kind of have, we're not supposed to really, no, this is not my work, no, this is not my schedule. We're supposed to kind of have an idea of what we're going to be doing, like what themes, what subject. I still want to work on identity, because I just feel like that's my thing. So this was the workshop we did on Monday. I filmed a bit. So it's trying to find anything that's related to identity. So I kind of, looked at different things. But I am very interested in working with ID. With ID, so passports, identity cards, anything that's document, and see kind of like, I guess, the restrictions and limitations, or, see the evolution. So I'm not entirely sure what I want to do with it yet, but I know it's that, definitely. Then, so, what is this? Okay, so yeah. So then the second part of the workshop was, we had to kind of write our statement of what we wanted to be, the project. I can't speak English. We did a project statement of what our project was going to be. So I wrote it once, then someone else rewrote what they thought I meant, and then from that I rewrote the statement again, and then people were able to kind of give some notes on what they thought I meant, and I think the colors meant different things. I forgot what they meant. So the blue one says, what graphic design techniques will help you portray these documents? Is the point to show how these documents take away a person's true identity, or is it to question the importance these documents hold? So I think it's more like take away a person's true identity. I think. I'm not 100% sure, but it is, documents are very restrictive, you know, and at one point they say you had to put your profession on it. Like, why would you put your profession on an ID card? I'm sure it made sense at the time, but right now, and obviously that's why I need to do some research about it. Interesting theme, will you focus on the freedoms or restrictions of ID, or balance both? I think I'm going to look more at the restrictions in a way, because obviously an ID can't really say everything about your identity, you know, but then it's to say, well, then why can you say this and not that? And yeah, so that's kind of what I want to explore. I had like researched different artists who look at identity. So I looked at Frida Kahlo, because she really looks at, you know, not just herself, but also her nationality. She even changed her date of birth, which I find a bit, it's interesting, but maybe a bit much. Found this artist called Michael Reeder, who uses very graphic-y and bold colors. I think he's very into, not street art, but what is it? Skateboard art, or I'm probably butchering what he does, but he tries to look at identity and portray it through these beautiful images. I really like them, especially this one. I find that one very cute. I'm not sure you'd appreciate if I said cute, but there you go. And then obviously there's the people I had worked before, so Bayeti Ross Smith, oh dear, Bayeti Ross Smith, Darren Simmons, or etc. So there we are for this. So Andrew, who's the best, gave me loads of references to look at. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to see what time the shops closes at today, because we are Sunday after all. And yeah, that's me. So quite a few things to do, but again, it's only 11:20, so should be fine. Right, well, I'll see you guys soon.